And just like that, fall is officially here, which means before you know it, winter's gonna be here. So today I'm gonna weld up a firewood storage rack because, well, it's gonna be cold again. Now that we live in Colorado, having some firewood on hand for the winter months is always a good idea. Not to mention that it's always great to just sit around the fire when it's freezing cold. I definitely want to be able to use the fireplace a lot more this year. Last year I didn't really use it because, well, we didn't have a place to really keep any firewood. So this year, while the weather's decent, I'm taking advantage of the time to make a place that we can have some firewood, split it, and store it for the winter months. Now, I designed this rack specifically to use my new welder. I've been wanting to use it for a long time, and this is a perfect application to test it out. So I'm not using any bolts or screws or anything like that in this project. I'm just gonna weld everything together. And I picked up all the materials basically from a big box store. It's just angle iron of various sizes that I'm cutting down to length with the angle grinder, grinding everything down with the flap disc, and then welding it all together. I'm not a phenomenal welder. That's part of the goal of this project, is to teach myself and to learn how to be a better welder. So this is perfect practice for me, something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I really want to get better at welding. I'm a decent welder, but I'm not a great welder. So don't expect my welds to be perfect. That's just not going to happen. My grandfather on my father's side was a welder, but I guess like a lot of teenagers, I didn't really take advantage of the knowledge that I could have when it was available to me. I'm sure that if he were around today, I could definitely pick up some more pointers. But the new welder that I have makes things pretty simple, so I'm really happy with the way that this thing all came together. Super strong, and that's the most important part. Now that I've got everything welded together, I'm going to be using the Krylon Rust Tough line of products. I'm going to be using their primer and their semi-flat black enamel. It's going to be perfect for making sure that this metal stays protected from the weather from the cold months coming up. So I'd like to say a quick thank you to Krylon for being the sponsor of this video and encourage you guys to check out their products. If you're looking for something that's going to last the test of time, sitting outside in the elements, make sure you check out the Krylon Rust Tough line. I'm putting it behind our new shed so it's elevated, and I've meshed off around the bottom of the shed so that critters can't get under it and stuff. And lastly, I've just got to split a ton of wood, fill this thing up. Now from here, I'm going to be practicing my timber framing, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of a shed roof over top of this so that it stays a little bit more dry, but that's a project for another video. So hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys around for the next one.